Hey guys, I'm trying something new today. Since Jesse and I haven't been able to sit down and record any of our regularly scheduled programs, I figured I would just sort of let you guys in on what I do during the day. Right now, technically, it's 6:21 p.m. I haven't started work today really because I was doing laundry and that kind of thing, but sometimes I just have days where I will find any excuse to not do my work. But I finished a dress yesterday, so I was kind of feeling accomplished. That's not saying much though because I still need to finish 3 dresses at least before the upcoming bridal show, which is in about a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. So you are going to be watching me make a dress from the beginning. I've already made the pattern and cut it out and just started cutting out some pieces before I started this podcast. Um, I'm feeling a little bit frustrated because there's been some sort of lack of communication and disorganization as far as the bridal show goes. So I'm expecting a call from someone who's been in charge of organizing it, and maybe I'll let you listen in, maybe not, depends on how it goes. But hopefully you get some kind of entertainment out of this. I will be entertained by an audio podcast called Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. If you are a Kevin Smith fan at all, you definitely need to check it out. But he's a big fan of the podcaster because there's not a lot of regulations for it yet, so you can pretty much do and say whatever you want. And yeah, that's about it. So I guess if I need to pop in and tell you guys anything, I'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you'll probably be watching me work in fast motion because I can't imagine that several hours on end of me sewing is going to be useful at all for you. But we'll have to see how long this little program even lets me record. I have my work hat on today. I am kind of addicted to bandanas. I always have been, and I pretty much wear one every day. If I'm working or working out or I don't feel like doing my hair, which is pretty much every day. So I guess we'll get started. So hopefully you enjoy watching me in the sewing room. Okay, so all the pieces now are cut out for another little dress of mine. This is a revamp on an old design, and it is called Evelyn. I can show you some finished examples over on the other half of the sewing room. Da-da-da-da. Hopefully you are looking at them. But yeah, they're just cute little cocktail dresses. They could be used for bridesmaids or the bride's rehearsal dinner dress, or I don't know. I've sold them for a lot of different occasions, and hopefully the revamp will do well because it's cuter than the old one. Um, it's 6:55 p.m. and I haven't received the phone call that I was supposed to receive at 6, so I guess I'll give up on that one. I think it's time for me to go get a glass of wine. Don't worry, I will keep it on a completely different table than the fabric is on. And I guess jump back in on the podcast. So I'll be right back with you. I'm back. This would be Smoking Loon Cabernet. It's my go-to red wine. It's about $7 a bottle here in Indiana, and it's awesome. Normally, this would be more entertaining for you, I would think, because I tend to have friends over during the day, and we listen to music or watch movies or even sometimes read romance novels aloud to each other and comment on them. But for now, it's just me, so I'm going to put the podcast back on so I don't feel lonely. And I'm going to get to sewing this guy. It is 3 layers, the lining, the satin, and then the lace overlay. And usually takes me, I think, about 7 hours total to make this dress. So let's see how much I can get done tonight. I think the cutting out of material took about an hour. So hopefully I can be a little bit more productive today. I think the wine will help. I don't think you can see what I'm doing, but I thought I should let you know that I have to make bobbins before I start sewing, so that's why it looks like I'm just sitting there. I'm going to make 3 bobbins and speed it up for you. And this time, actually remember to put the podcast back on before I start. Just checking in to make sure I'm not going over on time. It's hard to keep track of time when I'm sewing. Unfortunately, I can't just tell you stories while I'm sewing because I'm afraid you won't be able to hear me over the machine. But what I'm doing right now is sewing the lace overlay to the satin on these bust pieces. Can't really see much contrast with the lace there. This one is champagne on champagne. So it's a little bit more subtle than the other two. The one was ivory lace on pink, and the other was gray lace on ivory. The wedding gown I made to sort of match them a little bit is champagne, but since this one can also be used as a semi-formal wedding dress, I figured I should make some of these in champagne as well. I do plan on also making like little matching jackets for them, little bolero jacket type things, but cuter than that. So hopefully I'll be able to get at least one of those done before the bridal show. That's something that I just came up with today while I was watching Land Girls. I don't know if you guys watch that. It's a BBC show that's on Netflix about World War II. It's really awesome. So far, anyway. I'm in season 2 and I like it. But after I sew all of these pieces down, I will start sewing them to each other, and then I'll get to use the serger, which is my favorite. So possibly I will let you guys get a little taste of that as well. But for now, back to this. Okay, I think we have just enough time on this recording before I have to start a new one to possibly let you guys watch the serger. If you don't have one or don't know what a serger is, it's a sewing machine that finishes edges like you would see on the bottom of a t-shirt or on the insides of a garment. It also has a razor blade in here that will cut off any excess fabric that you don't need. And since I want this dress to be alterable a little bit, I'm not going to cut off much for excess. I'm just going to finish the edges. So I don't know if you'll be able to see what happens here at all, but here we go. So it makes a fancy little finished edge like that, and then you don't get frayed edges. Ta-da! And there you have it. This is the finished outer shell of the dress. This is about a size 12, so it's a lot bigger than I am, but next all I have to do is make the lining for it and then add the skirt onto it, and we're done. So since we're at a pretty good stopping point right here and it's already 7:40 at night, I think I should probably go spend some we'll call it quality time with my husband, and see you guys maybe tomorrow. That's about it for right now, and hopefully this was mildly entertaining, and I'll see you guys another time.